Good morning. Sorry, I'm home. Got a different setup. May not be as good. Hopefully, you can hear me and see everything. It's Friday, August 4th. Today, it's all about Amazon, man. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. And also, man, there was a quick opportunity in Pan W. I told the folks in the VIP chat about it this morning. We'll get to that in a second. It's already up several dollars. All right, where do we begin? Apple, I guess the headlines were they beat, but during the conference call, they gave guidance that implied revenue would be missing analyst estimates in Q3 by over $2 billion. And that's when Apple started nosediving. So, everyone was worried that Apple could take the market down. Look at this, Apple below the 50-day moving average. Not a pretty look, man. I'm not in Apple. I don't know what's going to happen here. Is it going to reclaim the 50? Is it not? I don't know. But what I do care about is what kind of impact is Apple going to have on QQQ? And last night, we got a clue about that. As Apple was diving, well, Amazon was exploding. And guess what? Net, last night, it was basically flat. Let's see where we are now. We are up. Can you believe it? We are up on the NASDAQ, probably mostly because of the strength of Amazon. Amazon is, let's just check the market caps. Amazon's a $1.3 trillion market cap. Apple's a $3 billion, so over 2.5 times bigger. But look at the move here. It's over 2.5 times better, up 10% versus down 2.5%. So Amazon saving the NASDAQ here, saving the market for the meantime. And we also had great earnings out of DraftKings, which is good for RK. So things are, I'm pretty positive. I like this, what's going on here last night and today. But the number one pick of the day is going to be Amazon. So they had a pretty big beat and raise. But what's really got me excited for today, first of all, it's broken out of this resistance area, which was this candle right here, 136.65. We broke that last night. And the next resistance is right around 144. So that's a near term. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 144 today. But what's even more awesome about Amazon right now, if you go look at the price target increases, they are massive, massive jumps. Okay, so it's not just what's the gap between the current price and the price target. That's less important than how much did the analysts increase by. That's what really tells you about how quickly can a stock re-rate. So let's just take a few of them. Bank of America, 154 to 174, $20, not bad. Hold on, let's go through them. I'm going to find you some much bigger ones, several ones. Here we go. Here's Morgan Stanley, 150 to 175, $25. Here's another one, 150 to 190, $40. Let's see what else we got. 140 to 175, $30. Rosenblatt, 111 to 184. That one caught my eye, and there was another one like that too. If we can go here and find it. JP Morgan, 145 to 180. That's pretty big. 130 to 170. That's pretty massive. Some of these price target increases, 150 to 185. That's pretty big. Reminiscent of what happened with NVIDIA after they had their great quarter. Big price target increases. So this is on the strength of AWS mostly, but also on the retail side. And AWS driven by AI. So now you have a sentiment tailwind. The AI is driving the AWS up. Margin improvements people are expecting going forward. So this is really, really bullish for Amazon today and maybe into the next couple of weeks. So 144 is my near-term immediate target. And then what happens if we break this candle right here at 146.57? Okay, I kind of estimated 144, but really it's 146.57. So if we break 146.57, is at the top of that candle right there? Yep. We break 146.57, I don't think that's going to be today, but maybe over the next couple of weeks, then you kind of get into this range here, 156 to 169, which gets much closer to the price target. So as a swing target, I think we can get into that area, 156 to 169 area. For today, I think 144 to maybe 146.57 is a possibility. What I can tell you, the best way to probably play this, if you want to play it, first of all, man, I added some to my retirement account this morning. So a great long-term pick. But as far as trading, I think you can buy the dips on this thing today. Anytime you see a big red candle, jump into it, in my opinion. And this is probably good for stock options, but you got to pick your spots right at the open. They may be inflated, the prices. On the other hand, also, I wouldn't be surprised if this just spikes to like 144 right at the open. So, it's always, you never know exactly when the best time is if you want to do call options on these big caps. But in any case, Amazon is going to be the number one pick for today. DraftKings also great quarter, really impressive numbers. The price target increases not as big as what we're seeing for Amazon, much more modest. Price targets in the 35, 36 area. So it's good, and they got a lot of growth ahead of them, it looks like. So another one where maybe you can buy the dips. I don't know if you chase this here right at the open, but let's see the price targets. All right, let me see what we got here. It's a new 52-week high. So now we got to go to the monthly candle right there. What is that? What is that? It's covering it. I think it's 35 right here. Let's look at the top of that candle. Oh, 35. Okay. So 35 right there. You see this used to be support this monthly candle. Then it was resistance on the next one. That's the gap area we're in. So it's not really a gap, but that's basically the candle area we're in. So $35 is the price target for DraftKings right there. That'll be maybe for today. All right. Maybe that's going to be a resistance, reach up close to there, bounce back. It kind of did that last night. It got into the mid 34s last night, came back. So DraftKings looking good for today. Getting a sympathy move. Where can you get sympathy moves? It's Genie and SRAD. I prefer Genie because, well, we've covered Genie before. They had great earnings. They did better on their last earnings report than SRAD did, and they got that big NFL deal. So I'm looking at the charts of Genie and DraftKings, and they're very similar. DraftKings is now at a new 52-week high. If Genie wants to match it, well, Genie has to go to a new 52-week high, which means over 810. Now, the low-hanging fruit was maybe last night. I did trade this a little bit last night, like in the 770s. I sold some up near 8 this morning. But I think that the good possibility that this is going to match DraftKings and get to a 52-week high today above 810. So maybe dips could be viable in Genie as well as a sympathy play with DraftKings. Now, PanW, big opportunity early this morning. This thing got slammed for, it's just too much of a reaction. Why did it get slammed? Fortinet had earnings down 18%. Down 18% on what? Slight miss on guidance. They even beat on the quarter. Let me see. It was a slight miss on guidance. Okay. I mean, we're talking about like 1%. Like, here we go. Look at this. Here we go. See, look, Q3 EPS. I mean, it's almost in line. 35 to 37 cents or 36. Revenue 1.31 billion to 1.37 versus 1.38 billion, and like the market like destroyed it. And I thought that was overdone. And I noticed PanW was down. I'm like, this doesn't, okay, if you want to destroy Fortinet for whatever reason, because, misguidance a little bit, does that mean PanW should be down like 10% or wherever it was like this morning? I don't think so. But anyway, hopefully someone took advantage of that in our VIP trading room when I gave it to you around 222. I just said it looks overdone. I wasn't like, buy it here. I thought this looks pretty overdone here. Could this go and kind of refill this early morning gap to 235? Maybe. Maybe. I think the low-hanging fruit was getting it early this morning in the low 220s. But it just looks overdone to me. You can go read the report on Fortinet, and it doesn't seem like a big deal. Okay, fine. So enterprises are like delaying purchases a little bit. Like, so the revenue is down like 0.5%. Like, you're down 19%, guys. That's like crazy, in my opinion. But in any case, you got to look at this 20-week moving average of support now on PanW, about 218, and maybe we could fill that gap here at like 234 or something like that today. But is the meat off the bones? I don't know. 222 to 226, not sure. Maybe. So. I like Amazon better. All right, let's go. What else? Costco and Overstock. We did see all these retail names get a tailwind last night on Amazon. Overstock, Costco, and Wayfair. But if you look into the Amazon report, it's mostly about AWS. Yes, retail was strong too, but it's mostly about AWS. So we'll have to see what happens here. But you already know what Overstock. So any kind of small excuse can maybe send it. Yesterday was an inside candle, by the way, in Overstock, which is bullish for now, unless we break below 35.87. Then if we break below 35.87, then we might go to 35. So keep that in mind on Overstock. 35.87 support, then 35. I'm hoping here that the Amazon report can provide some sort of a sentiment tailwind and get us back towards challenging 39 and then eventually 43. Cost, by the way, which we gave you yesterday morning, and it worked out well, and we're holding. We added call options in the morning. right at the close yesterday. Let me see if it's here. Right at the close, at 3:50, it came out at 3:50 p.m. UBS maintains buy on Costco, raises price target to 640 from 560. There's another thing you have to look out for, not just the price target, but the magnitude of the raise. Very big on Costco. You already know the monthly chart here is just amazing. This thing's going to 610. It's going to be breaking out of 586. Okay, 586 is your resistance, and then 610 hopefully is your next target. And it may take a month or two for that to play out on Costco. Okay. Wayfair got another upgrade this morning. Wedbush goes from 80 to 100. Truist goes from 56 to 96. Wow, we got major price target increases, and we had 34 to 105. I mean, after earnings, and so this could have continuation with a massive short position. So keep this up high on your watch list with a potential price target of $100 at this point is in play. 91.95. Okay, first there's a resistance at 91.95, and then we can see about the psychological resistance at 100. So Wayfair looking pretty good with that price target increase. All right, last night he said, hey, my initial reaction was DermTech and Clear earnings were good, Clearfield, but I listened to the conference calls on both, and I changed my mind. Not interested in Clearfield or DermTech at this time. Why is Identiv up? It's just the 10 shares. Okay. All right, great. They had earnings, and I read the press release. I couldn't find the transcript yet, but the press release, nothing that makes me want to buy that today. All right, so what we're going to do here is now reorder this over here. I'm going to go Amazon, and all right, Apple's out of there. Okay, man, I like that. I just convinced myself that Wayfair should be in the top 5. So do we need to take up 2 spots with DraftKings and Genie? I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary because they're going to do the same thing roughly. So let's make room for something else. All right. So, but Genie's probably close to being just as good as DraftKings. So Amazon, DraftKings / Genie for the second pick. And then PanW, a lot of that juice may have been taken out of it. I don't know the low-hanging fruit there. Let's see. We're going to go here. Overstock's really number 5, mostly because we already have a big position and we're just swinging it. So it's not like an urgent thing here today. It's going to go up when it goes up. All right. So Amazon, 144 target. And then it was more granularly, like was 146 or something in there, 144, 146. DraftKings, 35 if this is your resistance. Wayfair, we gave that like 91 to 100 area. PanW on this rebound, and maybe a gap fill here. Might want to wait to see how PanW opens at this point. If you get another drop, I think it's buyable. I think you can buy the dips in PanW today. It was just a major overreaction. And then Overstock, as we always like. All right. So we can, and then, Costco. All right. I got to move Costco ahead of Genie at least. Okay. Got to move because we already have exposure with DraftKings idea there. So PanW, Wayfair, Costco. All right, let's make it 6 today. We got 6 stocks for you today. Amazon, DraftKings, Wayfair, PanW. You know what? Okay, I got to do this. I got to take Costco up. All right, just too many good things happening with Costco. And all right, there it is. There's your top 6. Amazon, DraftKings, Wayfair, Costco, Overstock. I like that. All right, and PanW Genie could do well today also. And that's about it. We're going to lock it in. We're going to talk to Rex, VIP show at 12 p.m. All right, Rex Man from Rockspear Trading, and we'll do some technical analysis on some of our favorite story trading stocks, and then we'll have a free 1 p.m. update for the world over at storytrading.com/YouTube. And that's it. Good luck today, guys. We'll see you soon.